Drawn Together is an adult animated show that first aired on Comedy Central in 2004. It parodies the real world and was shown as the first animated reality show, running for 3 seasons and 36 episodes. Drawn Together was very successful before coming to an end in 2007, but like any TV show, a pitch pilot must first be produced to show off to networks. Creators of the series Dave Jesser and Matt Silverstein put together a 4-minute pilot episode in 2003. After being shown to Comedy Central at a private screening, the show was immediately picked up, and the pilot was never seen again. The only footage that can be seen of the 4-minute episode is this 7-second clip that was shown inside of a documentary.
Years ago, and it was originally created in Flash and looked absolutely awful, which,
In this, we can see the character designs and colors look a lot different. Judging by the creator's dislike for the episode, this may never see the light of day. Doozy Bots was a planned animated series that is based on Gundam SD. It centers around 5 high school students that have been chosen by Professor Doozy to take part in an experiment. This transfers the students' minds into new Gundam robots. In this show, the robots would have been many. A promotional video for the show can be found online, and it shows 3 minutes and 53 seconds of the pilot episode. After seeing this clip, I think Doozy Bots had great potential. The show was set for release in 1991, but unfortunately, it wasn't picked up by any network. Other than the promotional video, no other footage of the pilot has ever been seen, and it's unknown if any other episodes were produced. Toon Jam is a Cartoon Network PC game that was released in 1995. Hosted by Moxie, a character that is infamous in the lost media community, the game is a video creator. You are able to make music videos with various backgrounds while including classic characters from Cartoon Network, like Yogi Bear, Huckleberry Hound, Two Stupid Dogs, and the Jetsons. After you finish creating your video, you could then save it on a floppy disk. The game was packaged with a VHS tape titled Jammin', which featured cartoon characters dancing. I believe this game had a very limited release because even though it was once available in stores, it wasn't seen for years and was considered a lost game. Luckily, just 2 months ago, the game was found and is now available to play online. Mojiko is a manga that was created by Fujiko F. Fuyo, who also created Doraemon. An anime adaptation of Mojiko first aired in 1995 and ran for 74 episodes until March of 97. The show centers around a student named Sarayo. One day, Sarayo and a friend hear a story about ghosts who haunt a construction site. The two decide to go there, and one day after school, they find 2 aliens. Their ship had crashed at the site, and they are now stranded on Earth. Sarayo talks with the aliens, and they become friends. This sets the stage for the series, and this changes Sarayo's life forever, as he is now on a mission to help the aliens get home. In February of 2013, an English dub of Mojiko started airing on Cartoon Network Asia. Fans really enjoyed this because the show was originally in Japanese. The full series aired, and then it was removed from the lineup. Ever since this showing on Cartoon Network Asia, the English dub version of Mojiko has never appeared online and is now considered lost. Nick Arcade is a kids' game show that first aired on Nickelodeon in 1992. Hosted by Phil Moore, the show was very successful and ran for 2 seasons, producing 84 episodes. During the show, 2 teams compete against each other, and the winning team enters the video zone to attempt the challenge of the Game Wizard. Reruns of Nick Arcade ran until 1997. A few years later, the show began to air on Nick Gas. However, 20 of the 83 episodes were not being shown for some reason. Over time, one of the episodes was uploaded to iTunes. Soon after, 5 more were recovered through old VHS recordings, leaving 13 episodes still missing. Host of the show, Phil Moore, made a Kickstarter to make a new pilot for this show. Along with this, he created a YouTube channel. Some short clips from a few of the lost episodes appeared in his videos. The Kickstarter for the show did not meet its goal, but this led some people to believe that Phil may own the full series. Normally at this point in researching for the video, I would attempt to reach out to Phil Moore to inquire about the lost episodes, but in this case, there's no need. Because on March 24th of this year, the entire series of Nick Arcade was added to Paramount Plus, finally putting this piece of lost media to rest. So if you were a fan of Nick Arcade, you now have the option to get a subscription and enjoy. Mr. Bogus is an animated series that first aired in September of 1991. It centers around Mr. Bogus, who is a small yellow gremlin, and he lives inside the walls of a house. Throughout the show, his curiosity often tends to get the best of him, leading to him playing with household objects and getting into trouble. Mr. Bogus is a good-hearted person, and usually helps out the humans that don't even know he exists. The show is actually based on a series of more than 300 French claymation shorts named Bogus that were created in 1987. 42 of the claymation shorts were included in the animated series. Mr. Bogus ran for 3 seasons from 1991 to 1993, producing 43 episodes. After its initial airing, the show wasn't seen on TV much anymore and was somewhat forgotten. Mr. Bogus did have a few VHS releases in foreign countries, but even these were very limited. This animated series has a small but loyal following, so this brings the question, where is Mr. Bogus? Fans have searched over the last 20 years and have only been able to find episodes in a foreign dub. Finally, in May of 2020, 37 of the 43 episodes were found and uploaded online. Most of them are now available to watch on YouTube. Seeing as how most of the series was uploaded all at once, I do believe that the lost 6 episodes are out there somewhere. Where are you, Mr. Bogus? 100 Bullets is a DC comic book series that ran for a decade, from 1999 until 2009. It's about Agent Graves, who is an agent giving people a chance at revenge against the person who did them wrong, handing the person a gun with 100 bullets. Graves also gives them secret info about the person they will take revenge against. This comic series has seen great success and is critically acclaimed. One thing many people don't know is that a video game based on the comic book was almost created 2 different times. The company Acclaim began working on 100 Bullets in 2003. This game would center around Cole Burns instead of main character Agent Graves. Burns is a big character in the comic books, and also a new character named Snowfalls was created just for the game. 100 Bullets was a third-person shooter filled with a large selection of weapons and a rage meter. While killing enemies, your rage meter fills up, and when full, you can use rage to eliminate all enemies in the room. 100 Bullets was going to be available on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox. The game was projected for a late 2004 release, and was shown off at E3 that year. On the first day of September in 2004, Acclaim Entertainment filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy and went out of business. The game is thought to have been finished and ready for release, but the company's assets were liquidated once they went bankrupt. Besides the E3 footage, nothing else was ever shown off to the public. Word of the game went quiet for years, until January of 2016, when gameplay footage was uploaded online of the Xbox build of the game. In the following years, the PlayStation 2 version, and a more updated build of the Xbox version was uploaded online. This game may not be playable, but at least we can see what could have been. In May of 2006, 2 years after Acclaim failed to release the game, D3, publisher of America and Warner Bros., began to work on a new game based on the 100 Bullets comic series. This time planned for release on the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Nintendo DS, and Nintendo Wii. Fans were excited again after the 2004 letdown. Unfortunately, after the initial announcement of the game, no other news or updates were given to the public. Many people just began to lose interest at this point. Brian Azzarello was one of the creators for this version of 100 Bullets. When asked about the game in 2009, he said the game was dead, but stated that he wanted to make a game based on the comic series in the future. In 2013, he spoke on the game for the last time, saying it was a little too intense to get off the ground, and that he doesn't believe it could have ever been made. Gordon Bleu is a claymation series that was created in 2001. Only 3 of these shorts were made, and they focus on a green frog who is a chef. Each one of the shorts lasted approximately 1 minute and 30 seconds. In the claymated shorts, the frog faces kitchen mayhem as he tries to cook, such as his oven not working correctly, or a fly buzzing through the air. Gordon Bleu first aired in the US on Nickelodeon in 2004. The series of shorts aired for 1 year, and it's believed that a few more episodes of the show were created for Nickelodeon. After going off the air in 2005, the shorts weren't available to view anywhere online. The show also never had any home media releases, but it is rumored that they are on a VHS of an old Nick show. The show was completely lost until 2015, when one of the shorts was uploaded to YouTube. Since then, a total of 3 have been found. The shorts available to watch are titled Lobster, Gingerbread Man, and Worms. Some fans of the show seem to recall an episode involving pizza dough, and another one where Gordon uses a flamethrower. There are these claims, and it would be cool to see more of the shorts. However, the creator of the series stated online that he worked on 3 shorts for Gordon Bleu, and now 3 shorts are available online. So I consider this case of lost media solved. When it comes to wrestling and lost media, things like the Owen Hart fall video and Draws' accident with D'Lo Brown come to mind. But today, I'm going to talk about a video that was almost released on DVD. Bret Hitman Hart, The Best There Is, The Best There Was, The Best There Ever Will Be, is a documentary that was directed by WWE producer Kevin Dunn. Released on DVD in 2005, it goes through the career of Bret Hart, while showcasing some of his best matches. It also features interviews of other wrestlers talking about Bret. You may have seen this documentary before, and may even have it in your DVD collection, so you're probably wondering, how is this lost media? Well, the documentary was originally titled Screwed, the Bret Hart Story, and was going to show the negative aspects of Bret Hart's career. Months prior to filming for this DVD, WWE released a DVD titled The Self-Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior. This showed Warrior in a very negative light. I always looked at this as Vince's way of getting back at wrestlers that he felt did him wrong in the past. And he was about to do the same thing to the Hitman. This version of the documentary featured interviews with wrestlers that had real-life problems with Bret Hart. Jerry Lawler, Hulk Hogan, and most notably, Shawn Michaels. Remember, these wrestlers are real-life enemies. These aren't storylines, so true feelings and thoughts came out in these interviews. Midway during production, McMahon felt the need to reach out to Bret and tell him about the documentary. The two agreed to have a meeting and discuss the project. Bret Hart reviewed the footage and stated that it mainly focused on the Montreal Screwjob. He then told Vince that he would take part in the making of the DVD, only if it was a fitting tribute to his career. An agreement was made, and Screwed the Bret Hart story was scrapped. The new version now showing different superstars recollecting positive moments and memories of the Hitman. Years later, Bret Hart said that WWE used the negative DVD as a play to get him involved with the project, basically saying, "Do you want to be part of this documentary about you? If not, we're going to release one anyway that trashes your career." Just like the Owen Hart fall tape and the Darren Drozdov accident, I believe this unreleased dark documentary is in WWE headquarters somewhere, probably stored in a vault. That is 9 interesting pieces of lost media. I'm very excited to announce that Wave 1 of Stay Up Late Productions merchandise has arrived and is now available. If you want to check out these items, visit stayuplateshop.patternbyetsy.com. I'll also leave a link at the bottom of this video. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you can visit patreon.com/stayuplateproductions. I do post a few exclusive videos there. Your support is greatly appreciated, and have a great day everyone. Until next time, Stay Up Late Productions.